Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tanner, and today's video is going to be super fun. I'm doing a challenge. Yay! So this challenge is called Random Numbers Pick My Makeup Challenge. I'll do this like every once in a while just for fun, just to see like play with makeup and play with color and stuff. So I was watching a bunch of NikkieTutorials videos because y'all know that I love her, and she did the Random Numbers Pick My Makeup Challenge, but she did it like on the next level. I also saw this girl a couple years ago. There was an Instagram video and she picked all these numbers. She counted the numbers in the eyeshadow palette, and then she put the numbers on the paper and she cut them up and put them in a bowl and then picked the numbers, and those are the colors that she did. But like NikkieTutorials video, we're gonna do more than just eyeshadow. We're gonna do everything. So to get right onto this video, alright guys, so I already picked everything from the numbers. I already did the random number generator on Google because I needed my phone to do that, and I record with my phone, so I have all of my steps laid out right here in front of me. And the first step is primer. So the primer that we're using today is the e.l.f. Illuminating Illuminating Face Primer. Now, I got this primer just to use whenever I was first starting out makeup because I didn't really know what a primer needs to do. And honestly, this primer doesn't really do anything for me. It just makes my face really glowy. I don't feel like it does what a primer needs to do. Yeah, I just dot this all over my face and then I blend it out. See, like this. And then I just blend it out. I feel like it just surfaces my skin. I feel like it doesn't really do much else. And it makes me also look super glittery and my skin feels oily. Now it's time for foundation. And today I'm using the Maybelline FitMe Primer Matte and Poreless. So I'm in the shade 122, and I checked out this foundation in my video where I do my guilty makeup, so go check it out right here. Yeah. And yeah, let's put this on because it doesn't have like, I don't really like it like this, but I just pour it onto my hand. It gets kind of messy, but then I take my sponge and I just dot it, and then I put it on this. And I try not to miss any spots. Okay, now once that is done and all even, I'm going to take my concealer, and I only have one concealer. I have two shades, but one concealer. I use them both. So we're just gonna use that. It's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. You have a darker one and a lighter one. I put more of the lighter one because it just brightens up my eyes more. But I still don't try to use a lot of this because it can be a lot whenever you like first put it on. And then after that, I take another sponge and I just blend it out. I usually do my under eyes last so it can like set, kind of dry. Yeah, so it can dry. Then I do my under eyes. I start at the bottom and work my way across the eye. And then once that happens, I work my way up towards my eye, my lower lash line. Once that is all blended out, I'm taking my setting powder, and I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place Loose Setting Powder. This is the shade White Sands. This setting powders, I really like it a lot. I like a lot of Juvia's placing. So once it's out like this, because it's a loose highlighter, I like stamp a sponge into the powder, and then I press it under my eyes, and then I put it everywhere else where I put foundation. I stamp it on like this. Press it on just like that. And then I take the rest and I put it on my forehead, down my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And then I just lightly go everywhere else where I didn't put concealer, aka foundation. And then I don't really need to set it for that long. Now once it's ready, I take a big powder brush just like this, and I wipe away all the powder where my foundation was. And then I wipe away the powder that's not under my under eye. And then lastly, I take the brush and I drag it across my under eye to wipe off this powder like this. And then I wipe away the extra. Now once that is done, I move away from the face and start working on my eyebrows. And today's product that we're using is my Morphe brow cream. I had, what is it, the e.l.f. eyebrow stuff also, but the Google random number generator picked the Morphe one. And just gonna do my eyebrows. Alright guys, so I'll be back with my brows set and carved. Alright guys, eyebrows set and eyebrows carved and set. You see? Okay, so today we are using the James Charles palette. I thought it would be cool to use this palette because it has a bunch of color, and since we're doing the random number picks my makeup challenge, you don't really know what you're gonna have to do. So it could be like the most random colors, or you could get lucky and get like a group of colors that are like similar. But today I'm going to show you the colors that I got in the order that I got them. So I picked 5 shades because I thought that would be enough to do my entire eye. So we have this color right here that was picked first. That color is called Cape Cod. The second color was this one, No Beans. The third color was this one, 10% off. The fourth color was this one, Social Blade. And the fifth color was this gold shade right here called So Good. And I was thinking, like, how do you do browns and greens? And then I thought of a halo look. So that is what we're going to do. The first color I'm going to dip into is 10% off, and I'm going to put that into my crease. So I picked it up on this big fluffy brush, and I'm going to stamp it in my crease just like this. And then using the same brush, I'm just going to blend it out in circular motions just like this. Okay, now once that is done, I'm going to take this brush. Hey puppy. I'm going to take this brush, and this is the JH33, and dip into No Beans and keep that concentrated into my crease. I'm going to do the same thing by stamping it. Stamp, then blend. We're going to go in with this brush, this tapered blending brush. We're going to go in with this tapered brush and dip into Social Blade, just like this. And we're going to put this on the outer corner and the inner corner. Alright, once that green is on, I'm going to take this flat edged brush and dip into Cape Cod and put that right on the lid. I'm also going to give this a spritz of my MAC Fix Plus. Then I'm just gonna take that that tapered brush and blend the green. Alright guys, so the glittery shade called Cape Cod is more blue, and I thought that it would be a nice complementary thing between the green and the blue. And it kind of doesn't look like that. Kind of looks like meh. But I mean, it's a challenge. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's a flop. So, but that is the look. When I did the random number generator, I either said eyeliner or no eyeliner, and no eyeliner was picked. So we're not doing any eyeliner today. But yeah, I'll be right back with the other eye done and lashes on. Alright guys, so here's the other eye and lashes on. I also did my lower lash line. I just put no beans and 10% off on my lower lash line. Now we're gonna go finish up the face, and I'm gonna do my Hoola Benefit bronzer. To apply my bronzer, I usually take a big fan brush like this, and this is pretty small, so I just like tap it in here like this and move the brush back and forth. Any place where your face is hollow, you do that, like any place that has a shadow. And just go right here by the top of my ear and bring it down. And I also do my forehead. I do my jawline. Swipe it across. I don't go like on top, and I don't go like all the way and then underneath. Just go like right on the edge of my jawline. And then I usually take a blending brush like this, and I do the sides of my nose. I do down the bridge on the sides. And then I do down here. And then I do it, put it right here. And then with nothing else on the brush, I just blend and I bring it up like this so you have a snatched nose. So now it is time for blush, my favorite. So we're taking the random number generator, picked this blush. This is my normal blush. Sorry, I can't speak English. And the other was a palette of blushes. But yeah, this is the Tarte Blush in Paaarty. And I take this and I dab it on. Again, you can get as much or as little as you want, but I want y'all to know that blush is coming back. It's making a comeback. Yes, it is. And then I just like smile like this, and I put it up and I stroke it up the cheekbone. And this blush is kind of subtle, so I put like a lot so it can be noticeable. And then I also put some on my nose. And then for highlight, the random number generator picked the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Highlighter in So Hollywood. So I'm just gonna take this highlighter brush and put it on my cheekbones. And then I take a small detailed brush. Any small brush, doesn't really matter. I dip into it, and then I put it down the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. Then I buff it out with my finger. And I know y'all might think that I forgot that I had one lash shade to use, but I didn't. But we're gonna go back into the James Charles palette and pick up the color So Good, and we're gonna use that as an inner corner and brow bone highlight. So now it's time for lips, and I'm taking the Life Glam September 2019 collection, and this is plain Jane. It's like a nude gloss. Alright, the last step is setting spray, and the random number generator picked the MAC Fix Plus. Alright guys, that is the completed look. I hope you all enjoyed this random number picks my makeup challenge. If you'd like to see more challenges, leave that in the comments down below. And if you have any video suggestions, leave that in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!